Published, 1433 the 1st of April 2019, updated, 1441 the 1st of April 2019. Callum Lawton Joanna Toole campaigning. Picture, Adrian Toole Archant, an Exmouth woman who died in an Ethiopian air disaster, has been given 2 special posthumous honors. Joanna Toole. Picture, Adrian TooleJoanna Toole was awarded her master's degree in implementing the United Nations Sustainable Agenda and an honors award from the RSPCA for her influential campaigning on animal welfare issues. The 36-year-old was one of 157 passengers and crew aboard an Ethiopian Airlines jet which crashed near the town of Bishoftu 6 minutes after takeoff. There were no survivors in the crash, which is still being investigated by civil aviation authorities. Joanna's father, Adrian, said, "I have only really been learning since her death quite the extent to which she was held in regard by the organizations she worked for and worked with." Joanna Toole. Picture, Adrian Toole. To us, she was primarily a daughter and sister. Not only have we had many tributes, but as we see now, she has got an award from the RSPCA, which is special and unusual. Joanna was nominated for the RSPCA award by her former colleague, Claire Bass. Mrs. Bass, who is chief executive of the Humane Society International, co-founded the Global Ghost Gear initiative with Joanna. Joanna Toole. Adrian Toole's scheme aims to rid the world's oceans of hundreds of thousands of tons worth of plastic fishing gear that has been abandoned, lost, or otherwise discarded, and is the most harmful form of marine debris. Mrs. Bass said, "Joanna's RSPCA award was born out of a terrible tragedy. I and other colleagues felt the real need to make sure her legacy would continue. We wanted to create a proper tribute to her incredible work and see it properly honored and carried on." The RSPCA awards honor those from the front line of animal care, such as vets and nurses, to the people who carried out the work Joanna did. She was at the highest level of international politics. Mrs. Bass said, "She was forging a path, blazing a trail to make a more compassionate world for animals. That was her mission and she devoted herself towards making that a reality." Mrs. Bass said she is still living in disbelief regarding Joanna's tragic death. "It's so abstract," she said. "It's something that happened on TV and the news to other people. I would never imagine it would happen to anyone you care about." Joanna was very kind, funny and positive to everyone she worked with. She was a breath of fresh air with such energy and a belief that things could be better for animals and their environment.